Hello,
Oh, hello.
I'm Sammy,
And I'm Steve.
and you're listening to Rose Plate Special, or watching Rose Plate Special, the most dramatic, Jilly Box openingest, summer vibingest, Bachelor Nation gossipingest recap podcast of The Bachelor ever.
Ever.
Yes, and I'm excited because we have another Jilly Box. Jilly just keeps picking me.
Yeah, and do people I know we've done a few of these, but, like, have
Yeah.
we ever gone into, even what this is and how we got into this and how you're either the luckiest woman alive or Jilly's favorite person?
Yeah, maybe I need to ask Jilly, am I your favorite person? Am I one
Yeah.
of your favorite 20,000 favorite people? Because I know she sells 20,000 boxes pretty much every time. So it's a popular subscription box. So to go back quite a ways, well, what came first, my subscription box interest or Jilly on The Bachelor? That's a
I don't
good
know, it's a real
question.
chicken or egg situation
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
like, okay, so Jillian Harris, for those of you who aren't as old as me or just haven't been watching The Bachelor as long as me, she was oh my god, she was on The Bachelorette Canada too? Did I not know this for
Mm.
some reason?
I don't know, apparently not.
Okay, because I knew her from The Bachelor. How did I not know that?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Maybe that was a wrong thing. Okay, so I'm already spreading false information, possibly. Um, so a couple quick things to know. No, she was the Bachelorette. I'm like, wasn't she? Season 5. So Jilly was on season 5 of The Bachelorette in 2009. So that's quite a while ago by now.
Yeah.
And she was on what season of The Bachelor was she on then? 2009. Probably like, was she on Brad's season?
It was a while ago.
That doesn't seem right. Um,
She's old school
okay, I
bachelorette/bachelor.
should have had this pulled up. I didn't know you were going to ask me. Now I feel like I'm being quizzed.
Mm.
Oh, she was on the 13th season. Yeah, so she was on the 13th season of The Bachelor. She was on Jason Mesnick's season. I remember that. But Jason Mesnick's season had so much other stuff going on that it's like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Because it
Jilly's
was that
almost
whole,
overshadowed there, yeah.
yeah, because it was like the Jason and Molly, the Melissa stuff, whatever. But she was very charming. And we got to see, they did like a recap. Remember that recap episode of Jason's season? So we got to see some really good Jilly clips on there. But she's just got a really good personality, which is why she was a good bachelorette, which is why she's like interesting to watch on TV. And then she started a blog like not super long ago. And she started the Jilly Box even not longer ago than that. It was only like a few years ago that it started. And you'd think the Jilly Box was kind of like going on for a super long time because how could it be so successful when she did it so long ago? But she had like a pretty thriving blog and she's kept a consistent presence, but not in like a influencer poop tea kind of a way,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So anyway, so that's kind of the story about the Jilly Box. I'm trying to find because I know we looked this up before, like what year it started, because I want to say it was only like a couple years ago. And I'm going to the about, and I'm not seeing it. Um, but there are people who have like signed up for the subscription so they get it every year and they're like super duper insiders and they're just like automatically signed up and they get it every year and I think they just like re-up. So it's basically like if you're like a Packer fan, it's like season tickets. You know, it's like a
That's a
lottery
good way of putting it.
system. Yeah, it's like a lottery system. You know, you might sit on the list for a really long time and then like one day it's your moment and
Mhm.
you got to go and you got to get them.
You gotta seize it.
Yeah, so like someday she may open up the subscriptions to insiders. Or wait, no. I'm okay. I'm an insider. This sounds weird. Subscribers are higher tiered than insiders.
What
But
what we're trying
insider
to say
sounds
is you're
weird.
special, right? Is that
No, you could be an insider. You just sign up. It's free to join, you sign up, and then you get emails if you get chosen. So every
okay.
quarter you get a box from Jilly And one thing I really like about the boxes are that they have like a lot of certified B Corp stuff, a lot of like organic stuff and like cool partnerships, like cool small businesses. And she gives 40,000 Canadian from each box to, she usually splits it like 20,000 to one charity and 20,000 to another charity. And she talks about like the importance of that organization every month and all that stuff. So it's it's cool stuff. I've been like so Jilly was on The Bachelor and Bachelorette in like 2008, 2007, and I have been a subscription box fan since probably like 2010, 2011. I was like really big into like Nature Box and what was
You
that
love those
one?
granola snacks?
Grays or whatever. Like this, I really liked desk snacks. I was big
Mhm.
into desk snacks. I did like I've done every like subscription box except for that terrible FabFit one, fun one, like whatever that. Screw that one.
I
But
can't
I've
say
done
I've
a
done that
lot.
one either.
Yeah, no, but I've done a lot of subscription boxes, and I've done like Stitch Fix and stuff like that. Um, but this one I think is pretty good. And actually, I got a candle in the last box, I think it was, and it's sitting next to me, and I love it. And it's almost gone, and I'm gonna have to re up because it's like one of my favorite candles I've ever gotten. So there's always like some really good things. There's good clothing. I got like one of my favorite dresses ever. So I feel like she's got some hits for
Okay.
sure. Yeah. So that's I mean, is that enough background? Do you need more?
Yeah, so basically,
You're like, "Yes,
former
I need
what
more."
but I'm just saying, like, as a summary, if you're just tuning into this, you're like, "I thought this was a
Yeah,
Bachelor podcast. Why are they
that's
opening a
true.
box?" And the
Mhm.
answer is because Jilly was on The Bachelor, and she has parlayed her success into a subscription box, which some of you are saying, "Steve, that's so 2010. What are you doing?" To which we say, "No, it's not. Shut up. It's fine. It's cool." And also, for some reason, Jilly and Sammy are on the same brain wavelength,
Yeah,
and
it's
she's
weird.
constantly giving you things you like. So I feel like there's something deeper here that you're not getting into that we'll probe at some point. But
Yeah.
yeah, your secret friendship with a member of the Bachelorette
I
cast,
know,
but
we need to be friends, obviously.
obviously.
I'm picking up what Jilly's putting down. It was founded in 2019. So, yeah, that's,
Mhm.
like, a lot longer ago than you would think because a lot of the times they'll, like, pick up sponsorships and stuff or, like, whatever really quickly. So, that's another thing I really like about it is I feel like this happened organically, and you can tell she, like, puts her hands all over the stuff that she does. And so that makes me feel good. Yeah. And obviously I'm like, wow, we have stuff in common. This is pretty obvious. And listen, for some of you young aspiring marketers, Jilly is hiring. So
Ooh,
if you live in BC, I think.
this could be your
So
chance.
yeah, couldn't be any better than that if you're interested. So there you go. That would be a fun like early job. So
Oh, yeah.
anyway, let's get to Jilly Box opening. And I forgot what the theme was. I think it's like beach vacation or something. I don't know.
Summer fun.
But it's supposed to be the most valuable box yet. I don't know
Is
why I
she
just said
always
that
telling you
like
that, though,
way more
or is that
gross. No, she doesn't. She usually says what it's valued, and they're usually valued at like 400 Canadian. And they sell them for 200 Canadian.
okay, okay.
And this one she said is worth 600 Canadian. So we'll see. We'll see what's inside. I also did order an add-on. So when we get to that, I will tell you what the add-on was, but everything else was 200 Canadian. So, about what, like 150 bucks?
Yeah.
Something like that. And I always feel like I get enough cool stuff that it's like worth it. So yeah, so we won't open this yet, but here is kind of the beach vacation vibe. Here, ready for the thumbnail? Just kidding. Uh, oh, maybe if it is, then you'll know. You'll be like, oh, damn, she did use it for the. Oh gosh, what am I looking at? Stop looking at it. See, as soon as you put some, I didn't see anything. As soon as you put it in your hands, you just start flipping through.
Yeah, it's
Um,
just automatic.
yeah, and if you're interested, there is a QR code on the front, and you can unbox it with Jilly. But instead, I do it
Oh,
with all
wow.
of you because I care so much. Ooh,
Or
okay.
they're just gonna, like, scan your screen from the video, like, they're just gonna pause it and then just like, "I can't have it, but I will vicariously open it with
Okay, this
chili."
is good. Wait. There's something on the top, but if I lift it
Mhm.
up, everything else is gonna fall. But it's like a bag of some kind.
So
But
how are
I'm
you gonna
scared.
navigate this?
I'm gonna pull the stuff out, and
Okay.
then that
I'm
will
here for
come up.
things falling.
No, it's like chaotic. Okay, we're gonna start with the add-on because I actually got something that goes with it too, which is cool. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I bought an old camera.
Oh,
An
old-timey Sammy's
oldie
here.
timey camera that yeah. So it's yeah, it comes with a wrist strap and it's got a built-in flash and you've got some black and white film for it. So you want
Ooh.
some old-timey summer vacation photos and to make some classic memories, enjoy this fun Ilford Sprite 35-2.
Mm.
Exclusively made for the Jilly box. Can't get it anywhere
Love that.
else.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Maybe
she
you
does
could
a lot
start a
of
second
exclusives too.
career. You can be one of those people who, at the Wisconsin Dells where they take the old-timey photo of you
Oh yeah.
up like a cowboy.
I've got the voice for it. Step right up. Step right up. Get your photos here. Don't be
Everybody's
shy. Oh, you look like you'd look great in corset. Why don't you come over here? Don't make it weird. Just put on
Don't
that
make it
outfit.
weird.
Don't make it weird.
Coming
I'm
from
not
the,
making it weird.
the lady who says, "Come on down, you'd look good in a corset."
Yeah, come on. What are you, chicken? Come on
Yeah.
down. Okay.
These are things I've never gotten away with screaming at people before, so
No, no. There was like, oh gosh, I can't remember exactly what the conversation was, but there was something that, Tuck had said, and I was like, yeah, it's a bad story. Because I was gonna say something like, well, yeah, I can do that. I don't know if you should. Because people don't know that you're non-threatening until they get to know you a little bit. This is cool
it's
because I
true.
actually had on my list to get a new wallet, and guess what Jilly got me?
What
She got
does
me a new wallet. She said,
Oh,
listen, friend, I know you've been like, God, everything's falling out of my purse and it's so annoying. And I need like one wallet for the essential stuff and then like another one for like the random membership cards or like put them in a little thing. And this is great for just like, your credit cards, your ID, your basics. It's got a little, it's got a little pocket and it's
see,
got a
this is
little
good. When
back
you are in
zipper.
need, Jilly
I swear she
provides.
reads my mind. I've been like,
She knows.
I need like a new bag. I need a new wallet. And she's like, so I got you a bag and a wallet. Just so you know, I was like literally looking at bags like 2 days ago. And I am not a bag person. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who are like bag, purse people, or like shoe
Mhm.
people. I'm not any of those people. I'm just like, these shoes work. Although Jilly's EVA pink Birkenstocks that she promoted last summer made me buy that pair. And then I bought another pair of the same ones in a different color. And then this year I went and bought Birkenstocks for real, like last week. So she has like fully pushed me into like Birkenstock world. And I am like 100% sold. Like I get it. I love it. I'm all about it.
Okay.
Um, and where I live is they have one of the largest selections of Birkenstocks
Oh,
in like
my.
the metro basically. So, pretty exciting stuff. So became buddies with like the store owner and she was like telling me all about like all the things to know about Birkenstocks and it's a whole world I didn't know until Jilly introduced me to it. So there you go.
Amazing.
Next up, we have some very fancy wireless headphones.
Ooh,
Yeah, for
what
when
do
you
we
want to
got
like
here?
roller skate on the beach and be kind of funky, I guess. Ooh,
I wonder if
and
they're a brand I know.
they are LSTN, like listen.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, and we'll read the thing about it later, but basically the proceeds provide hearing aids to someone in need through the Starkey Hearing Foundation. There is a backup wire, so you can use them wired, but they are meant to be wireless. They
Okay.
operate on a range of 30 feet, which I think is quite good. And they have an onboard microphone and volume and playback controls. And one of the things I run into a lot, these feel pretty lightweight, is like I've had heavier um, headphones before and they like
Mhm.
hurt like a MFer.
Oh
These
yeah,
are
especially if you wear those for like a long period of time and you have that's why I use these little guys. Like I have these big. Hold on, I'm gonna
okay.
visual aid. If you're listening to this and you're not watching it, then
You
I
should
have a
be
pair
watching
of
it. Whoa, those are big
extremely chunky
honkers.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to these, like these are robust, but and they're beautiful. Like they sound amazing, but if I wear them for longer than an hour, it feels like there's just like I don't know, like a giant
Yeah. I get
crab clamping on my
pain.
head.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
so
not
these
good.
are really light. These Chuck bought me and they're Sony's and they're super light and I really love them. But these are like for being out and about and
Yeah.
I think that's kind of fun. I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a second. So go ahead and say all the
This is
curse
good.
words about me that you want.
Sammy's butt smells like a smelly butt, and it's stinky.
So I don't know what you're saying about me. Hold on, and I won't do the streamer thing. They're actually really small. Like the ears themselves are really small, but
Mm-hmm.
my ears are freakishly small. You never can
Yeah.
tell because I always have headphones on. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you my freakishly small ears now. This is a YouTube exclusive.
YouTube
Um,
exclusive. Check out these small ears.
yeah, look at how small my ears are.
Oh, what the fuck? I've known you for a long time, and like I assumed you had small ears because you were just like a generally small person. So I assumed all major like appendages and face accessories would also be small.
I mean, my
Uh,
feet are normal size, like average size, but my
okay,
ears are like really small.
exceptionally small. Yeah,
Yeah,
learn
like
something new every
super
day,
small.
Sammy. This is exciting.
Oh gosh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that in your ears, everyone. Um, yeah, so when I went, I have like three piercings in one ear and two in the other, like a cartilage piercing, and then like primary and secondary piercings, I guess, on my lobe. But
Hmm.
when I went to get like my ears pierced, and I had one that didn't work. I did an industrial, and that was actually around the same time we probably met each other, and then I had to take it out because it was like
Oh.
not healing. But when I went in to like get more, because I was like, I want to get something else pierced on my ears. Like, what do I do? And they said to me, there's like nowhere to pierce because your ears are so tiny. And that was like the first time I had awareness that my ears were small. Like, I had no
Hmm.
idea until I was like in my mid 20s that my
Yeah.
ears were small. I just kind of thought they were normal. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, you're telling me that this isn't like, not everybody has little baby ears. Like, I just kinda thought they were normal size, and then, you have a bunch of, like, piercers looking at your ears and going, "God, those are freakishly small," and you're like, "What? Oh, like, just be nice to me, like, that's mean." So,
Oh
these
my god.
are like, the ear on these is pretty small, but they fit my ears fine because my ears are really small. So, that's cute. Alright, let's see. Do you have any, gossip, by the way?
Any hot goss
Yeah,
related to
I
the
pulled up some
Bachelor?
news if you don't have any, but before I
I
move
gotta
to the
tell you,
next
I've
thing.
been using the off season of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette and The Golden Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise and Bachelor Winter Games and Bachelor House and Bachelor. Is that
Pad?
everything?
Bachelor
Oh,
pad?
pad. Oh, pad, not house.
Yeah,
It's a
bachelor pad.
house,
It's
but
a
we call it a
house.
pad.
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one hasn't been on since
Bring
2011.
back the
Cut me some
winter
slack.
games. God, I love the
Yeah, bring
winter
back the
games.
winter games.
They were
That's what I
so
keep saying.
good. Yeah.
But anyways, I've been using the off season to really immerse myself in important cultural moments like the latest season of Vanderpump Rules. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I have not been reading the hot goss. I did get excited when they announced the next, well, not the next, the first Golden or yeah, Golden Bachelorette.
Yeah, you emailed me. You texted me, and you were
I
like, "It's
emailed you.
June." Yeah, you to
Dear
whom it
Sammy,
may concern,
I
Joan
have
has become
recently found out that Joan, who you may remember from The Golden Bachelor, has been selected as the Golden Bachelorette. I hope you're as excited as I am. Best,
I hope
Stephen.
this email finds you well.
Has an email ever
Um,
found someone well? I don't think so.
yeah, I really like the twists on those. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you
so you
only
texted
send that
me.
in an email if you wish death upon someone.
Yeah, I hope this finds you well. Not that's what the secret word. It's written in
Wow.
white, and if you scroll over it, they all say
You gotta
not.
highlight it.
Yeah, you gotta highlight the whole thing. Um, Yeah, no, you texted me and you were like, "Yeah, so Joan's the next Bachelorette, Golden Bachelorette, the first." And I was like, "That's very exciting," because we both liked her and she had a good story, and it makes sense that she would be the next one. So, or I keep saying
Mhm.
the first one. Wow,
Yeah.
groundbreaking. Yeah,
And
so
if you
I'm
go
excited.
back into the archives, there is documented evidence of me saying that she should be the Golden Bachelorette if there
Yes.
was a Golden Bachelorette. So 1 point for Steve. That means I'm only 300 in the negative column, but I got this
No,
one.
you got
Nailed
it.
it.
You got it. No, that was good.
Mhm.
Okay, here's some random news. Okay. So number one, Ryan Sutter apparently posted some black and white photos of Trista, and it got people scared that she was like dead or like sick or something.
Black and white photos. Has she died?
Because
That's
he's
amazing.
so poetic, right? And so this was
Yeah.
his Instagram post. This was oh gosh, I don't know when this was. Not super long ago.
Wait, quick
Um,
clarifying question. Do you
yes.
think that to take the black and white photos, he used the black and white 35 millimeter camera included in the Jilly box?
Could be, but then he would have used like an HDR filter because that's real sharp.
Okay.
So he posted and he said, "They say that absence makes the heart grow fonder. I can think of only a handful of days I have not, at a minimum, spoken to this incredible woman. She is the love of my life and my best friend. I cannot imagine loving her anymore or any more fondly, but I guess we're gonna find out. I miss her already."
Rip.
Hashtag love at Trista Sutter, hashtag no woman, no cry. Okay, that's what he posted. And then
Hashtag
he
gone but
also
not forgotten.
posted like a Mother's Day tribute and he said, "I know you wish you were here for Mother's Day. We wish you were too, but sometimes being a mom means letting go of their hands, granting independence, and stimulating their courageous spirit." I get why people went, "What the fuck is going?" Because that sounds so weird. Okay, wait. And then he also posted, "Jeez, Ryan, why were you trying to freak everyone out?" On May 17th, he posted, "I really wish I could talk to you, ask you how you're doing. How was your day? I'd really like to hear your voice. Sorry, I'm just so nervous. Just for a minute. So many times I've called without much to say, not realizing how lucky I was or how much I'd miss the opportunity if it were gone. I want to know how you're doing. I want to support and encourage and cheer you on. I want to be there for you, but I can't. And that's okay because I know you need this time to discover yourself again. So I'll be here for you instead. I'll be here when you get back. I'll be here to listen to you, to smile with you, maybe cry with you. I'll be here to love you. I'll be here forever." Ryan,
Well,
Ryan, what is going on?
yeah. You okay,
So
bro?
he basically said he posted a selfie after that and he's and in black and white. And he said, "I write what is on my mind at the moment. I write my feelings without regard for how they will be interpreted and with absolutely no intent to deceive or mislead anybody." Honestly, that sounds like Ryan. Um, that is the farthest thing from my mind. Trista is fine. We are fine. We're great. Trista is at a place in life where she is searching a bit.
Mm.
An opportunity presented itself that may help her on that quest. With her family support, she has taken it. Part of the process means that she is temporarily inaccessible to us. I miss her. We miss her. Um, so apparently, okay, there's a theory that she might be filming a reality show, which Ryan is so dramatic. He's so poetic, but oh my god, if that's what it is, I'd be like, wow, it sounds like, I don't know. Like yeah, like that ayahuasca stuff or whatever. Like that's what it sounds like. I say that like I don't intimately know about that world and against my will and also on purpose. Um but I'm just like, or whatever. I don't know everything about Burning Man. So okay, so there's a rumor that, and this is all from Cosmopolitan. This isn't just from like my brain or whatever. There's a theory that she might be filming with Allie from The Bachelorette, a while back as well. Um, and oh, because there was Allie posted something on Instagram saying, "Thank you for holding down the fort and supporting me in this. Don't get too used to the house being so clean while I'm gone. I'll be back to mess it up before you know it. Love you." And she posted like a little FaceTime thing with, her and her husband and her kid. So anyway, who knows? Maybe she's doing lots of controlled substances, or maybe she's you know, Maybe she's just filming a reality show. Or maybe it's a little of both. Maybe it's a little of
Yeah,
both.
why not both?
Maybe
That
it's like
sounds
one of
fun.
those like goop type of deals or something
It's a
like that.
goop situation.
Yeah,
Classic goop.
yeah, it could be a goop situation. Um anyway, so that's the big thing. What else? Golden Bachelor. Okay, yeah, we know that Jerry has split from Teresa. I feel like we
Mhm.
talked about that, but
Yes,
yeah.
we did. And
Okay.
it's like the big shock to no one, basically,
Yeah.
is our takeaway.
Okay, I'll give you a couple more updates later. Let's get to the next thing. We got to mix it in. So I've got a mud mask.
Oh.
Ooh, talk about pampering. I gotta use those eucalyptus shower things. Okay, I'll do that and then put my mud mask on after. So
Love
this
that.
is called Mud Masky. So it's gonna be very mud masky.
Okay. I would
And
hope so with a
it's
name like that.
a blue clay mask and vitamin A booster. So that sounds fun. There's a mud mask I really liked and used it, but I'm out. So there you go. That's another win for Jilly. Okay, is this a book? I don't know. Creative
Whoa.
co-op it says. Or is this art? We just painted our bedroom. Will this be on our walls? We'll see.
Well,
Oh man, so I'm trying to like set the tone for the summer and like paint and do like get projects done and stuff.
yeah.
So I took Tuck on an adventure. We painted on. Gosh, I wish I had one of. Oh, I do. Got my little trusty donut. Oh wait, you can't see. Trusty like pink donut Swiss Army knife in front of me, and I'm trying to
Very
use a
nice.
pencil to open this. Oh, what a goof. So on Saturday, I was like, okay, I want to set the tone for the summer. I want to get like everything painted. I want to get this office painted, like every room painted, because the walls are disgusting. The people who lived here before us had like many pets and kids, and
Oh.
they're gross.
Fur babies and skin babies? What?
Skin babies. That's a
Yeah.
terrible word. So,
That's
so
also how I feel about children.
yeah, I get it. I get it. I totally get it. Skin. I would have said human babies, but that's that's me. I
No, they're
guess
skin
yours was
babies.
more direct. Yeah, yours was more direct. So anyway, yeah. So and we just have fur babies, but they don't make a mess on the walls. They don't use the bathroom inside unless every once in a while. Everyone makes a mistake,
Yeah.
but they're
And
very
neither does
good.
Tuck.
Yeah, they all make a mistake sometimes. Um, so yeah, so we painted like a dark kind of charcoal, like blue tone charcoal, called cyberspace, and it's like really
Ooh.
nice. But Chuck's been like, when are we gonna put stuff on the walls? And I've been like, once we paint. Are you looking up the color?
Yes.
I see like like the I'm on another screen light on your face.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I'm like, he's looking up cyberspace. It's Sherwin Williams. Sherwin Williams cyberspace.
Got it.
Ooh,
Got it.
ooh, I'm actually really excited about this. But I'll wait for the reveal. This is
I
heavy.
just want to know if it looks like the internet to me. Oh, it does
Okay.
for
Yeah,
sure.
right? It looks like the
Very
internet.
nice.
Yeah,
Very
it's
classy.
super nice. Apparently the guy at Sherwin Williams said it's one of his favorites. And I don't think he says that to everyone. So that was cool. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's a classic." It was like shade of the year in like October 2021, which is probably when I first started thinking about it. So I'm just glad we finally have it on the walls. This is a frame that could probably murder someone. It's super heavy.
Mm.
I don't know what kind of it feels and looks like marble, but Jilly will tell
Okay.
us what it is. But it's a very nice uh marble-ish uh picture frame. It's very nice. Creative co-op. I'll have to put a photo of maybe my fur babies in here. Them being cutesy cutesy. Uh, have you seen that like couple speak trend going around on TikTok where it's like, or like, and it's like with siblings too, where someone holds up a phone that has like a phrase on it, and then the other person is asking them. It's kind of like heads up, but with couple
Mhm.
phrases or
I
family
have not
phrases,
seen that.
and they'll be like, what do you say when like whatever, like when something unfortunate happens to somebody, they'll go, "Oh," we say, "Ah, and they're pitching. They were supposed to pitch tomorrow," or whatever. And you're like, "That's what you say every time." Like the more niche the sayings are, like the funnier it is, or whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
we
keep
need
throwing
to
my
do that.
algorithm off. I don't see, I'm not getting any of this.
What are you getting in your
I
feed?
well, I liked like 3 Chapel Roan videos, so now TikTok thinks I'm a lesbian, which, that's cool.
HOTGOGO. Yeah, well, hey, aren't
Yeah, it's
we? Yeah.
fine.
Well, we all want to be on Chapel Roan TikTok. I mean, at
I
least I
know, it's
do.
great.
So, yeah.
It's very inspiring and uplifting and catchy too. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
have no complaints. I'm just saying that I think if you were to download the algorithm and be like, "Who is Steve?" and they would be a little confused at this point, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
okay.
fine.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's okay. We all go through that phase where we're trying to figure out who we are, and but you'll get there someday, and we
Yeah.
accept you and love you no matter what.
Thank you so
So it's
much.
fine. It's fine. Um, yeah, I've been favoriting a lot of dog videos because all I saw for a really long time, and this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but was a lot of very serious topics on my TikTok. And I'm like, I just like a little mix. Like I can get through all the serious stuff and take the action you want me to take and do the things you want me to do and donate and whatever. But I
Mhm.
also would really just every once in a while, like a silly, goofy little video, like, just to
Yeah.
keep me going,
Sure.
as a treat.
Sure.
And I've also gotten more, like, dietitian videos, which I've been engaging more with, like, cool dietitians. As a nutrition master student, I, like, wanna see cool diet you're a cool dietitian. But now I'm getting, like, more dog videos, and so my favorite trend lately is the one where the owners put their hands in, and then they wait to see what the dog does, and a lot of the
Mhm.
times the dog also puts their paw in, which is the
Yes.
cutest freaking thing on the
I love
planet.
those. There's
Yeah.
other animals now too. There's cats and there's a little chinchilla. There's all kinds of stuff.
Oh
They're
my
all out
god.
there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's so good, and I just watched, like, a supercut of a bunch of dogs finding out that they're getting adopted.
Oh, that's nice
It
too.
was like, "What's this? What's this is for you. They're coming back for you. They're coming back for." It was so cute. Oh my god. So some more rumors, or no, not rumors, more news. Some might be rumors. This is news. Becca and Thomas bought a dream home in San Diego. I still
Oh,
can't believe that's working, but good for them.
yeah.
Good for them.
I mean, this is the power of television too, because it's
Yeah.
like people that I'm like, how? And apparently there's something there that I was not privy to when I was watching them on my TV, but
Yeah.
sure.
And they're in
Good
a
for them.
they moved into an original craftsman home. Thank goodness they picked,
Ooh.
like, a cool, stylish house
Yeah,
instead
that
of, like,
influencer money is
yeah,
flowing.
yeah, like, I live in a gray box. You live in a and which is why I'm trying to paint it and make it cool. But you
Mhm.
live in, like, a cool house to begin with. So
I
that's
do.
really sweet. So congratulations to Becca and I guess Thomas. Um what else? Is there any big stuff? Let's see. Jen's promo's been posted, has been posted. Uh,
Hoisted.
it's been posted. It got posted today. There was like a whole, I don't know. There's a whole rumor that Natalie, like Nick Vile's wife, had an
Mhm.
affair. I don't know, and the
Oh.
friendship group broke up, and blah blah blah. Who knows if any of that's true? Um, Whoa. Oh, yeah, this is all that weird Clayton stuff. Um,
I love weird Clayton stuff.
well, I mean, I just can't even, like, that whole thing was just so strange. I still don't feel like I know a lot enough about it outside of I even though he's not my favorite, I don't think he did any of the things that, this other person is alleging, you know.
I hope
Um,
so.
yeah. I mean, I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it at all. I mean, there's a lot of people that are siding with him. But anyway, there was like some ruling. Um, a lot of the motions were denied. Let's see. Okay.
What is the specific lawsuit? Like, what is he accused of?
Oh, you don't remember this?
I do. This is me as an audience surrogate. It's a
Oh, okay. Okay.
clarification
Sorry.
point.
Sorry. Okay. So there was like this whole paternity scandal thing.
Mhm. Which I love
Um,
personally. I'm a big Maury Povich fan. So,
Yeah, yeah, it was so I don't know, I'm trying to find something that, like, explains it really quick because it was so weird.
mhm.
Um, Yeah, so he went to trial in March of this year. A woman claimed that she was pregnant with his twins.
Yeah. We've
And
all
he
been
was
there.
like, "That's not true. I don't even like know you. I don't even think he knew her, right? I feel like she was like a total stranger." Let's see. So let's see. He shared a lengthy press release statement. Um, yeah, he said, okay, so she claimed that they had intercourse, and he was like, no. Um,
Intercourse.
yeah, that's what it says. He promptly attempted to distance himself from her after clarifying he didn't want to pursue a relationship with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they had an encounter, but the important part was that it was not
Encounter.
intercourse. A non-intercourse encounter is what it says.
Yeah.
Listen, get your kids out of the room. You probably should have already done that.
Yeah.
Um,
That means they dry humped in sweatpants.
yeah, something, I don't know. So anyway, so she suggested she might be pregnant, and then 6 days later, she said she confirmed it.
Mm.
A little fast. And then within weeks, she said she was carrying twins.
I love that.
Like, what?
She's like, "Am I gonna
um,
get double checks from you?"
yeah, so, like, in September 2023, there were, like, claims, like, this paternity claim and stuff, um, and then she said something that, like, oh, so she said that he refused to enter into her dating contract, and he didn't meet with her to discuss a parenting plan for the pretend twins. Like, I followed this in a very ancillary way. I'm going through an Us Weekly post right now to kind of get the meat of it. Um, but yeah, so
So she was
apparent
really committed to the bit is what we're saying.
yeah,
Like,
and there have been claims from Clayton's camp that this woman has done this to other men. That she
nice.
has doctored medical evidence, she has faked pregnancies, and she's been doing it for 10
Wow.
years.
Well, Sammy, everybody needs a hobby.
I guess. Well, she watched that one episode of Glee or like that, that first season of Glee and just kinda, like, took it too
Mhm.
far. Um,
There's
I don't know why
worse,
that's the one
hobbies
thing
she
I
could have
thought.
picked up from Dateline episodes, so we
Sure.
should be happy that she's
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah, and from Ryan Murphy shows.
Yeah, exactly.
So okay. So yeah, apparently like other men contacted Clayton after all this happened, and they had also faced identical accusations from this woman.
Mm,
Yeah, like photoshopped images, like all kinds of stuff.
interesting.
So I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. Um,
Mhm,
yeah, and then he went through a paternity test, and it was like clear that he wasn't the father. So that means that she was pregnant, I guess. Um, but yeah, weird. And then she claimed he was lying about the results, and
mm.
she said a biotechnology company said that the test was inconclusive.
What?
Yeah, like
Maybe.
yeah, and then apparently she was like jumping horses, and even though she said she had a high risk pregnancy with twins, and so he was like, "So why'd you do that?"
Why'd you jump horses?
And
No, that's
and
no
he,
good.
they accused her of having a fake bump.
What? Oh,
Yes.
this is like not Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm episode from a couple of seasons ago where Larry sees the woman on the treadmill at the gym and she's very pregnant. He's like, "Shouldn't be shaking it up like that. Should
It's
be
like,
horseback riding."
first of all, none of your business anyway, but it's a good
Well,
I mean,
it's Larry
if
David.
someone's taking you to court,
Yeah.
then it becomes your business. You've made it your
Mhm.
business. But then in December, she was like, "Oh, I'm not pregnant anymore." Like, okay. So anyway, so the court case started in March of this year. I feel
Mhm.
bad for Clayton. I mean, I this does not seem like it is his fault. That is my amateur opinion.
Mhm.
Um, and she was like, I was definitively confirmed in June at an urgent care facility. Okay, so like, don't
Mm.
even go there. It's like, okay. Um, so that's kind of so there was, I don't know, some movement on the case like the other day. I'm trying to see there. It sounds like stuff that I don't know who. Okay, um, whoever Gingras is, in I don't know if that's his counsel. I'm assuming it's her counsel. Um, okay, this is gonna get into like a whole thing. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. So the law office, it is. So it's Clayton's. legal team. This is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. They have a blog.
Ooh,
Yeah.
legal blog.
Wait, hold on. Or is it him? Let's see. No, no. Okay. Okay. This makes sense. This makes sense. This is not Clayton's lawyer. This
Okay,
is
this is
not
just a
Clayton's,
lawyer.
because I was like, this seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Why
Hey,
would
let
you
me
be
disclose some
making
personal information from a
this
trial.
seems
Yeah.
weird. Yeah. So apparently this is her lawyer. Um so he said, okay, so yeah, he said a lot happened today. Earlier today, Clayton's lawyer filed a motion asking to withdraw a motion for sanctions he filed on January 3rd. Here's what he filed. What does that mean, and how does that impact the case? Da, da, da. So he's like posting. Wow, he's posting on his own blog, Gingras Law Office PLLC, about this case, which just seems kind of
Not a good
weird.
idea. I don't think
Kind of
I'd do
weird.
that.
Feel like you could do that afterwards, maybe. I mean, I don't think there's, well, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but it just seems like kind of weird, right?
Yeah. Seems like a
Yeah.
bit of a self-own, especially if you post something that's not true or is potentially damaging. Like, you'd
Yeah,
have
it
to be
just
really
seems,
careful about that, and I don't know what the benefit would be. Like,
yeah.
that's
So
so weird.
apparently this lawyer for this woman had filed a bunch of motions and they were denied.
Mm.
And then um wait, what is OOP in court terms? What does that mean?
Out of
Oh,
print?
order of protection. Because I was like, is that a protective order? But then because it was backwards, because it was like, oop, I was like, I don't know. Uh, it's an order of protection. So okay, so apparently there was an order of protection that she had filed against him. I think he would be totally fine with that. I don't
Mm.
think he wants to be anywhere near you. So then the judge is going to rule on overturning that order of protection on June 10th. There's 7 pages of documents, but we're not going to go through them here. Um, oh, and apparently 3 witnesses who also allegedly experienced issues under this woman will be allowed to testify. So
Mm.
that's a big thing for Clayton. I mean, that's going to go well for him, I'm sure.
I would
Um,
imagine, yeah.
yeah, totally wild. Totally wild. So yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So good. I
Hope you
feel
get your
like,
shit sorted,
yeah,
Clayton.
I feel like
Sorry,
he's in the
man.
right. I feel like it's a good sign that the lawyer opposing your side is writing a bunch of blogs about it.
Yeah, I would say if I'm gonna go to court, to fight for truth and justice, I wanna do it against a blogger.
Yeah, well, and get this. Like, okay, this is, I told myself if I ever went into law, this is the area I would go into, and this is what his specialties are. Does
Mhm.
not sound like he's a good lawyer for this case. His specialties are copyright law, internet law, First
Yeah.
Amendment, defamation, okay, maybe. But this seems more like a family court type of a thing, or you know what
Yeah.
I
Well, if you
mean?
think about it, like, trying to figure out who owns a baby is in many ways like a copyright. No, it's not.
I
That's
guess
totally
so.
different.
First Amendment, Communications Decency Act, publicity, privacy, litigation, and business torts. I just don't know if I would go to him for this kind
No.
of case, but that's just me. I mean, I guess there's a lot of claims being made on the internet. Um, oh,
Listen,
he's
the
a
only lawyers I
solo
respect
attorney.
are slip and fall lawyers, that's it.
Hey, listen, I have a lot of respect for David Gruber, gotta say.
The Groobs.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen how he
Shout out
donates.
Wisconsin.
Just saying, his donations are on the level.
Mhm.
Um,
His wife
and
tips well, by the way, just in
and that
case.
room with like all the hearts in it, I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like I brought
Yeah.
that up on the podcast before. When we were all in lockdown times, and he would film these things in a room just full of hearts. I was like,
Mhm.
"What is this room?"
Oh, it's
I'm
Gruber's
learning a
world.
lot about you, Gruber. This is interesting. Anyway, so okay. Oh God, this is interesting. Okay, so Gingras Law, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Gingras Law because I find this interesting, and this will pad some time. David Gingras is a solo internet and First Amendment attorney. Had no idea that you were a solo attorney based on how you're behaving on the internet. David has more than 2 decades of experience defending website owners and users from claims arising from online speech. So that's what I guess he's saying, this is a matter of online speech. and not like someone, I don't know. This feels very real life to me.
The
I mean,
right
not
to
to say
get
that there
money
aren't
out of an internet
real life
celebrity.
ramifications. Yeah, but I mean, it's
Eh,
just like a weird anyway, it's a
yeah.
weird line, right? Current and former website clients include ripoffreport.com, thedirty.com, she's
Mm,
a homewrecker.com,
love that.
femalestars.com, and
Great.
many others. Seems like someone I would want on my side. And of course,
Love
he wrote a
that.
blog about I was on Dr. Phil. Like, I mean, do I think he's in it for the right reasons, Bachelor Nation?
Yeah. Listen, he's
No.
here to stand up for rotten.com and a lady who says a Bachelor person got her pregnant. So
I'm
it's
gonna
fine.
I'm gonna
It's
send
good.
you in the chat his website, but basically his blog, and I want you to scroll down to look at the image on the blog because it's one of the it's I've how old is that? 2 decades, I guess. It's so bad. It's so
Oh, that's
bad.
sick. Is that papyrus? What is this font?
Like, I know I
I
don't think
love
it's
it.
papyrus, but I like that
Papyrus adjacent.
it's obviously like, text art, you know?
Hmm.
But he
Yeah.
literally
I
doesn't
just
have
want to
any
say,
other
like,
blogs.
bring back late 90s, early 2000s internet banner ads, like
Yeah.
we don't, these letters need to rotate though. I think that would really make it. But yeah, it looks really cool. Good job,
Okay,
buddy.
he does have a couple other blogs, but he basically he has 1, 2, 3, 4 blogs before all the Clayton stuff, and now all the other blogs are Clayton related.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, really
So this is
interesting.
all part of his strategy. I love that.
Yeah, yeah, and he posted something like, "Testing, is this thing on? Hello?" On April 3rd, and then he's, like, talking about Bachelor news, Bachelor updates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got, like, 10 blogs that he's written in the last, like, month.
Awesome. So
Yeah,
he's
that's
just like
wild.
major hack alert, basically, right?
Yeah, for real. I mean, I allegedly. Don't come for
Allegedly a
me.
total hack.
This
Yeah,
is
well,
my
he's into
First
free
Amendment
speech. It's
right.
cool.
This is my
Yeah.
First Amendment right, David Gingras. Um, in my opinion, I wouldn't I wouldn't hire you. That's all
No.
I'm saying. Yeah.
I
So,
wouldn't
oh
either
yeah.
just because I don't
Oh
got the
my
money
god.
for that.
Oh my god. Okay, so on April 6th, 2024, this is how he opens the blog. I promise we'll move on to other things or not. Because this is wild. Oh my god. I want to spend the rest of my night reading these blogs.
Reading about how the guy trying to sue Clayton is a doofus.
Yeah. Okay. So he wrote, this is the first paragraph. Okay. Someone recently accused me falsely. Oh, okay. Of talking about a case as an act of self promotion. Is there something wrong with self promotion? I think we should all promote ourselves to
Mm.
a degree. Don't be an arrogant asshole, which in a past life I certainly was. I got news for you, buddy. I think that past life was not. I think it's the live in the
Yeah.
now, right?
Sir, you've been
Um,
resurrected.
just a thought. But if you have something useful to say to the world, why not say it? Most people who
Mhm.
know me are familiar with the fact that I used to do a fair amount of media appearances. I have received formal media training, and as a part of
Ooh.
handling high profile cases, I sometimes need to go public to share information about a case. Sue me, don't, because I'm a lawyer. Anyway, I'm that's me
As
editorializing.
someone who formally media trains people for a living,
Yeah.
I don't think
What
I'd tell them to do any of this.
what would you advise this high profile lawyer to do who
Well, I
operates solo?
the good thing about media training is, like, there's certain things that we want you to say and certain times we want you to talk, but those are like out of the millions of opportunities you have, there's very few instances where I want you to say a damn thing. So the number one thing I tell people is shut the fuck up. That's it. Just you don't have to talk. This is a good rule for life. There's so many instances where you can talk and you don't have to. There's so many instances where you can post, but you don't have to.
Mhm.
Restraint is so important. And this guy's
Yes.
blogging in the year of our Lord 2024, and it's not good. If he was my client, I would wring his neck.
Wow.
Lovingly, allegedly, maybe.
I would
How do
just
I protect myself from
give him a little
defamation?
shit. I would give him a verbal talking to.
Yeah,
I would give him a
exactly.
piece of my mind.
I would wring his neck metaphorically only.
You know what's really funny? So I wore a shirt the other day in a client call with like fuck as the first word.
Mhm.
Um because this is a client that I have a very good relationship with and I know he doesn't care, you know. And it said fuck a certain politician from our state. Uh okay. who was maybe running for president at one point. I think you
Mhm.
know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I was wearing it, and my client goes, "Sammy, I didn't know you were vulgar." And I was like, "How well did I hide that?" You know? Like, I was like,
Oh, good
"Oh,
job.
yeah, because that's my job, because I've, like it's just a default setting, like, the way that I talk on here is not the way I mean, in some ways it is, but it's not the way that I talk to clients, and, like, if you filmed me, you're not gonna get the same me either, because I have been trained to perform and present and speak in front of people. And yeah, this guy seems like such a hack. But yeah, if I had a client like this who was like, I think it's a good idea to go talk to the media and start a blog, I'd be like, maybe this is not the time for a blog. How about you put it in a Google Doc, start sharing your thoughts, and let's see how the case turns out. And then maybe, talk about it. And then people won't accuse you of self promotion as much because the case is over.
Mhm.
You know, maybe this won't go the way you think. So perhaps until we have some certainty, you just might want to, sometimes it's good to just write things and just let it simmer. And then if you decide in a couple months it's still a good idea to post it, maybe that's a good idea instead of posting like 5 blogs in a row in the same day. Might seem to some, I'm not diagnosing anybody, might seem to some like a little like manic like behavior, very energetic behavior, perhaps too eager.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying adjacent to that. So you might want to watch that. Um, so anyway, so he's talking about like the history of the dirty and his time defending the dirty. And he was the lawyer for the website from 2007 to 2018. And they were sued 42 times, and he apparently won 42 times. But like, I don't necessarily think that that's something that I would brag about. Um,
No.
yeah, really weird. Yeah, and then he goes, "Oh, for copyright reasons, I can't post the whole show, but these clips give you an idea of what goes down." Well, at least you are abiding by copyright law. Thank goodness.
It is important.
Thank
And the
goodness.
subtext here, just so everybody knows, in the United States, slander, libel, defamation are like three of the most difficult things to prove
Yeah.
in court. Like you like
Exactly. So he's
the
like,
bar is
"So I
so high
won.
for
I
that.
won. What's the big deal?" Like, because
Yeah.
it's really hard, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I beat an
that's
8-year-old in basketball the other day, and it's kind of the same thing.
yeah, yeah. So that's what's going on with Clayton. Poor guy. Yeah, and then there's this whole Natalie Joy Vile rumor. I don't know if any of that is true at all. I think that's kind of the biggest stuff. I'm trying to see. Um, there's something going on with Caitlyn, maybe, but maybe she's on the same reality show. Because she said, like, the "when life gives you lemons, just say fuck the lemons and bail." Um, I don't know. I kind of feel like they might all be on a show
Some
together, like
canoodling.
well, no, I think like a bunch of former bachelorettes might be on a show together, and it seems like perhaps like finding themselves type of
Hmm.
like a bonding thing. Um oh, and then there's another theory that she's on special forces though.
Oh, that'd be
uh,
fun.
which might be interesting. Okay, a lot of people are saying special forces. Some people said
Yeah.
traitors. I
It's
don't know.
like, hey, you ever want to see Tom Sandoval in army fatigues,
Sure
like
don't. Sure
swimming?
don't. Yeah, I
Uh,
wasn't interested in that at
yeah.
all.
Why
So,
watch
but
Special
thanks anyway.
Forces when there's a new season of MILF Manor? Come on.
Yeah, I do have to watch that, I think. Wait, have you been watching it? Do you like it? Is it
I
good?
I watch it intermittently.
Okay.
It's good, but I don't know in a way that makes me feel good. Like it's weird. Cause imagine like just some mature ladies and they're going after some young men, but also the twist is the young men, their dads are there too. So like there's these weird love
Yeah.
triangles between a dad and a son and a lady, and you're just like, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
that's weird. Okay, I've already seen, The White Lotus. I don't need to see that. Um Anyway, okay, so let's see. What else? What else? Um, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else good. Colton's having a baby. That's a thing.
With
Well,
someone that he knows is for sure the mom.
well, yeah, I'm sure. Well, I don't know. They probably use a donor. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look into it. I don't really look into his life at all because I don't really want to celebrate like his weird stalking behavior. I'm still like, that's
Yeah.
weird. I don't really want to know much about your life.
Yeah.
Hannah Brown has a New York Times bestselling romance novel. So
What?
yeah, I have
Was it
so
called
much
Three
reading to
Times
do.
in the Windmill?
It should be.
Yeah, Hannah,
But
you can have
it's
that one. That's a freebie.
not. It's not.
Oh,
Hold on, romance. I just saw it and then I just closed the tab. Because I
we
didn't
got
think
some Harlequin shit. What's
it's
going on?
called Mistakes We Never Made. No, I think it's a little different publisher than that. Hold on, let me see. I thought I saw it. Um, the
Okay, so
star
it's
of
like,
Bachelor and
is it
Dancing with the
like
Stars.
feigning respectability romance and not like trash? I like the trashy. I
I'm
want a Fabio cover. I want him
uh
on a pirate ship.
the publisher is Forever.
Okay,
I don't know that publisher. Do you know that publisher?
no clue, but
Okay.
romance novel, and it's really a New York
Oh,
Times
it's through
bestseller.
Hachette Book Group.
Okay,
Okay. I think it's probably more of like a Jennifer Weiner book than like a
Mm,
smut book, but like I could be wrong.
yeah.
That side of book talk I'm afraid of. They scare me. Yeah, they scare me a lot. So I just don't know. But I do want to check it out. So, but I am going to read Courtney's book first. And I've got like one
Okay.
book I'm getting through right now and then I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh, you can get a signed copy
Wow.
from The Ripped Bodice.
Ooh,
Pretty
that's a
exciting.
New York bookstore, right? That
Yeah.
specializes in romance novels.
And then there's another one, Parnassus Books. They have
That one I
signed
don't know.
copies. Well, I mean,
Oh.
The Ripped Bodice was just a more interesting. Wow, and you don't have to pay any extra.
Mm,
So if you
yeah.
want a signed copy, gosh, I should probably just
Rip
order that,
Bodice
shouldn't
is
I?
like that's like the most famous horny bookstore in America.
Should I just order it right now?
Yes,
Probably.
absolutely.
I should
Then
get a
you could
signed
display
copy.
your signed Hannah Brown copy
Hell yeah,
on your
dude.
bookshelf.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I love encouraging my friends to make impulsive purchases.
Well, that's my whole life is making impulsive purchases, but also like
Mhm.
saving aggressively so that I feel okay about it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. We did like a split of our finances and it was like half of my money went to like necessities and savings and so I felt pretty good about that. And like 15% went to like fun stuff or whatever.
It's a good
That's not
ratio.
the right split. But basically, I was saving about like 40%, I think, and then like okay, I don't remember, but I know it was 15% on fun stuff and I was like that percentage could be a little higher. I'm going to buy some more silly shit. So that's what I did.
I agree.
Um it was like necessities, future you, and then like fun stuff or whatever. Okay, we're getting to the bag.
Opening the bag.
Opening the bag. Ooh. Ooh, this is nice.
Ooh,
This is
what is that?
very large.
That is quite large.
But this is like a nice travel bag
Is that
for a
like a
beach vacation.
canvas? What do we do? What do we got
No, it's
here?
leather
It's leather. I
or
can't tell
faux
from where
leather.
I'm
It
from my
feels
vantage point.
real. It's a weekender travel bag. What did I tell you? In seed pearl. Of course, it's another Jilly exclusive because you can tell because there's the stripes on the inside. That's a that's a Jilly hallmark if I've ever seen one.
I
This
guarantee
is really
everyone's gonna
nice.
think I'm a doofus when this uploads because I couldn't see because the screen was pixelated, so that's why I
Oh,
asked if it was canvas. And it's gonna be like clearly leather
it's
when this
really
goes up on
soft.
YouTube or whatever.
It's super soft. Well, and it's got a little zipper in the back. So this is nice when you don't want to deal with like a whole suitcase and you just want to kind of like you just want to go, you're there for the night, for the weekend, for
Yeah.
nights and weekends and anytime minutes. You can use
You're
this.
doing a 2 episode run on Summer House.
Yeah.
You gotta have it.
Yeah, when I'm going to be there, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to send it. I'm so excited to send it. Okay, so this is called Knots and Pipes. I think it's jewelry, the
Oh,
jewelry box. I
we're
just
about to
bought
find
like
out.
2 new jewelry boxes, antique ones that are very cool. One of them's like stained glass. It's like really pretty. So it's like and I've been trying to like upgrade my jewelry, and I'm like trying to get rid of all my costume stuff and like just keep nice stuff around. So again, Jilly reads my mind. Okay, so this is slow fashion made with raw materials, located in southwestern Ontario, and it is a little pearl. Look at how cute that is.
Oh,
Look at how nice.
adorbs.
Isn't that cute? Very,
Quite
very
nice.
simple. I actually, am I wearing it right now? No, I was wearing it yesterday. I've been wearing the mushroom necklace I got from Julia. I wear that actually a lot. So
Hmm.
there you go. Another piece of very nice
More Jilly
jewelry.
accessories.
Yeah, I really like them. The earrings I'm not wearing enough because I just don't wear a ton of studs, and I don't use my second piercings as much as I should. So note to self, they're really nice. They're like those wildflower ones where they like made a mold with real wildflowers and then like put gold in it. That's cool. All right, there's one more thing, and then we'll read the little Jilly guide. Um, Sandy Sundown, Piper and Pero. I think this is a fragrance. Which again, I'm like a big fragrance nerd too. I have like a lot of fragrances right now, and I've been buddying it up with some fragrance makers on TikTok. Ooh, gonna give it a little roll. How do I describe it? Kind of smells like, but sunscreen, but like in a good way. But it
Oh,
smells like you're like from going it to the beach. But it's like
okay.
it's kind of got that like like a good sunscreen smell, but it's like kind of fresh and powdery. I don't tend to get stuff like this, but I will definitely learn more about it and wear it. Sometimes it does smell really nice, but it's just not what I normally go for, which is kind of fun. Let's see. And
Well,
it's
here's a question
made
for
with a
you.
bunch of ingredients I don't know.
That's the last item, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you feel like it seems like every time we do one of these, there's
Mhm.
like something like the WTF
Yeah.
item that is in there. Like, here's a big old bell.
I'm actually well, and actually that's funny that you mentioned that because I was just looking at that today because I haven't put it anywhere, and I'm gonna put it in here because I have like an altar in here,
Mhm.
you know. So I was gonna put it by the altar because I'm like, where does it make sense? Because I've been like trying to figure out as we're like working on the house, like where it makes sense. But yeah, that was kind of a like threw me through a loop. I was like, what about this bell? And I don't feel like anything in here is overly WTF. I feel like it all really is cohesive and goes together really well.
Yeah. This
And
is
there was
this is the most
yeah.
refined and restrained Jilly box that we've
Yeah, I'm
unboxed.
actually kind of sad that there's not like a candle that smells like cereal because that fucking candle's my
That's cool.
favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite. But the breakfast themed box was really cool. So there's a food bank that received some of the proceeds from the last box, as well as the Surfrider Foundation, which protects oceans. So that's pretty cool and nice. Um, Yeah. Oh, yeah. I gotta start using the bud vase now that it's like
Mm.
um that time. I was just looking at it last night. I was looking at the box last night, and I was like, I gotta bring this upstairs, and then I didn't. I was like, anyway, she's got a recipe for coconut seafood chowder in here. Maybe one thing we disagree on. That does not sound good to me, but it could sound good to other people. Yeah. So the weekender bag is super nice. So apparently they went through 10 to 15 drafts of the bag to get the design just right for this Jilly box. Hashtag perfectionist, she says. And she's over the moon at the final result. And yeah, it's super soft. It's got a detachable strap. You can wear it as a crossbody, and it's great for travel near and far. And I'm positive it's leather because it's called Lowenhide North America or whatever. So I mean, it feels like leather. If it was faux, I'd be like shocked. Um, and then Listen Sound Co. That were the wireless headphones. They had ones in sky blue and ones in sand, so I got the ones in sand. Um, and then yeah, they've got volume and playback controls, 3+ hour battery life, and a built-in microphone and cable, so you can use them as wired headphones on the plane. Okay, so she likes. So this is like dream destination, beach vacation. Bring this stuff with you to a little
Okay.
summer getaway, coastal summer vacation is the idea.
Summers in the
Um,
Hamptons with Jilly.
yeah, exactly. It's a delight. And then there was a custom Baroque pearl necklace. That's what I got. Apparently she posted it on her Instagram stories.
Mm.
It's a real. pearl, which I mean, I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Baroque pearls are known for their one of a kind shape, and the necklaces are made in Canada. There were a couple add-ons I did not get. One was
Oh.
um, like an inner tube, which I just couldn't.
What are you gonna do with that?
Like a swim float, like one of these
Yeah,
guys, like this guy.
sure.
I did get the I did get the camera because I was like, that sounds fun. So I got that. And
Mhm.
you may be surprised to hear that I did not order a dress.
Oh, not your
Which
style?
normally I order dresses from Jilly. It's a gingham dress.
Mm.
Here, I'll show you. It's cute. The one thing I wasn't totally sure of was if I would like I think it was I wasn't sure if I would like every color she sent.
Mm.
I like the style. But it came in like a few. Oh, I guess I would. No, no, no. It was the only color. That's what it was. I didn't really like the brown and cream. I was just like, I don't see myself wearing it. And I'm like, I don't know, gingham, I feel like it can be good or bad. So I didn't get it, which is unlike me to not
Very
get a
unlike
Jilly
you.
add-on. That's clothing related, but it just didn't feel right. Um, she had some koozies, like fancy koozies, and I'm like, I don't need a koozie. Okay. I'm from Wisconsin. Do you think I don't have a
Yeah,
drawer full of those things?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody from Wisconsin has a koozie drawer. We have
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I was using one this week, and it said, "Breaking hearts and ripping farts." It's a
That's
really good thing.
that's
You're
pretty
holding that in
good.
your hand.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so they're fancy, but I just like didn't need them. They say Bev Chiller Shorty. I mean, they're a little fancy. I think they're triple insulated and all of that stuff, and they
Yeah.
come in like a fancy, like understated colors and all that. But I don't really drink a lot anyway, so I'm like, why do I need it? I don't. Um, and then there was like a hydration heroes bundle of like bronze stuff, natural looking glow tanning moisturizer, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Not for me, not my kind of thing. So there were a few extras I did not end up getting. So it's okay. Um Let's see. And then yeah, there's the handbag company that they have an interview with them. And that's the wallet. They interviewed these folks from Gray House. I actually really really like this. This is like perfect for what I need cuz
Mhm.
all my shit's been falling out of my purse. Uh and then I like lose my cards and then I go, "Oh my god," cuz I have so many cards that I like shove them all in the same pocket and then they all just like fall out of my purse and it's a whole thing. So, I really needed a new wallet. So, I'm really really happy about that. They love Kate Spade, so they go WWKSD. What would Kate Spade do? Which I think this is very like Kate Spade coded. So yeah,
It looks
accurate.
nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a little passport wallet. Let's see. And then they're going to be doing what else? Oh, they have a passport wallet included in the box, and then they have like another pose with like some of their other bags. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Ways to elevate your look. Don't forget jewelry. Wear your headphones as an accessory. Get a neutral passport holder to complement your look and coordinate your travel bag with your outfit. What are you doing? Get on Jilly's level, everybody.
Yeah, I'm always coordinating
This is
my
not
outfit with my
amateur
other
hour.
stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not a bag person. So I mean really to get new bags, people have to buy them for me pretty much because I'm just like, I don't know, this one just fell apart, so I guess I need a new one now. The frame is marble, scalloped marble frame. It's very nice. And there are some photos that I would like to put in it. So I will share that when we record next. Yeah, the passport wallet. Okay, let's see what they say about this perfume because I think it smells kind of like it's a little bit sweeter now that it's been on there. Oh, yes, hints of orange blossom, smoked vanilla, and magnolia. Um, Scents that are genderless at an attainable price point. So that is the goal from Piper and Pero, who makes this fragrance. And actually, I've been buying more unisex fragrances as well. Um, let's see. Airy and hopeful with the slightest gleam of reckless summer decisions. That's how they describe
Oh,
it.
it's like they're describing me.
Yeah, so maybe you'll like this. I'll have you try it later and you tell me if you like it. Um yeah, so then Mud Masky. Okay, so Shay loved this vitamin A booster, blue clay mask, which she got us all hooked. Um so that's kind of fun. Purest and highest quality clay available on Earth. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. They're committed to non-harmful ingredients, and you know that it's good if Jilly has put it in her box. So yeah, pretty good stuff. She's got a even though she is giving you tanning lotion, she's also saying don't forget the SPF. Okay.
It's important.
Yeah, she's like I put sunscreen on. Okay, I want to make sure my face is covered, and I want to make
You
sure my
don't, yeah, you
body's
don't want to
covered.
look like a hot dog. I
No,
mean, come on.
yeah. She had that whole hot dog thing, so that's good. That's a good tie-in. Yeah. So if you want to host a poolside party, make sure you play games in the pool. Don't forget the SPF. Get towels out for guests. Make the ultimate summer playlist. And remember, hashtag all bodies are summer bodies. Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, Jilly.
Yeah. You wanna summer you wait, what do they say? You want a swimsuit body? Put on a swimsuit. And that's your swimsuit body. So there. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think this was like a pretty good Jilly box. I'm kind of sad. Like I feel like she had more snacky things in other boxes, and I kind of like
Hmm.
getting a little snacky snack.
Well, as we
So
previously, when we were talking about your love of subscription boxes, you love the
yeah.
snacks.
I love a
So
snack. She put last fall, I think it was, these really good like cinnamon like candied nuts in the box and they were so freaking good and I think about them still and I'm like I got to order some cuz they were awesome. And I just like a little snack. Just a little
mhm.
snack. Like nothing.
Just a wee
Yeah,
snack.
just a wee bit of a snack. Is that too much to ask? I didn't think so, but apparently it is. So anyway, that's all I've got. I mean, you have any news, any things to plug, any updates?
No hot goss, no plugs, no nothing. I got a new
Wow.
job. I started on Tuesday. It's
You
very
did?
exciting.
Okay, we'll talk about
Yeah,
that offline.
we will. But let me tell you, for those of you out there who are like, I've listened to Steve on these episodes. I think he's a doofus. Let me tell you how I scammed corporate America. I
Tell
set
me.
my start date for, I gave him 2 weeks or whatever. And they're like, great, your start date is May 27th. And I knew that that was Memorial Day, but they didn't think about that. So my first day
Wow.
of work is actually a paid holiday, and my second day of work is my first day of real work.
Wow.
That's right.
Well, when they see this, they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, offer rescinded. How
Yeah.
dare
And
you
that's
fool
called
us?
the art of the deal.
That's amazing. Teach me your ways. I'm
Yeah.
so not
Check out my
skilled.
book.
Yeah, you're so good at it. That's cool. I'm gonna try to stream more. That's all I gotta say. And if you're seeing us for the first time, that means that we're promoting this better. So welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. You should be seeing our faces more often, and I hope you're not horrified by them.
I
um,
washed my face today for this show,
Yeah, I put
so
on
everybody
makeup.
knows.
I put on my new works, jumpsuit. So I'm really trying to like put in the effort. Um, so yeah, Courtney's book. I will be reading it. I will share my thoughts. If you want to read it too, you can also share your thoughts. And I will do the romance book next. So those are my fun summer reads. I'm very excited about it. So look for that soon-ish, probably in the next few weeks or so.
Mhm.
But until then, friends, take care of yourselves. And yes, have a safe, paid Memorial Day. And I hope you don't have to work. And I hope you can
Yeah.
scam the system
Scam the
and
system.
wear sunscreen.
And don't do needle drugs. SPF can't protect you from those.
No,
A lot of people are thinking they can, but no, it breaches the
all this
barrier.
fake news on the internet.
It's true. Oh my god.
Fade out, fade out.